Hey guys, we're at the Best Tech booth and we're going to go through some of the new products coming up this year. Most of them releasing in the first half of the year. We have one from Kombu here, the Smuga, I believe. We have, this one's a prototype, so we don't know the steel on it yet. But as always, he knocks it out of the park with some really nice design work. This two-piece, the cool thing here is that is a single piece of G10. They interlock these together. Looks like we've got a flat grind, nice curved blade, very nice from Kombu. And that's I got that one in the wrong. Okay, we'll skip that one because I don't have the information on it. Next up from Fabian, we've got the Nadreki. And as it's been said a few times, this designer broke all the design rules in the most perfect way possible. We've got a hollow grind. The hole is in the perfect place. Nice butcher blade, of course. It is a nested frame lock, or bolster lock, if you will, with a button. So it does all the happy good things. And I really think this one is going to be great. It's a lot of fun, at the very least. Next up, we have the Ika from Toshi Burusha, of course. Dagger-style blade in an integral, all titanium and carbon fiber, of course. And just like any Toshi design, very artful and just a beautiful piece to behold. Now, currently, it's only single-sided sharpened. However, if you are a little dangerous, it's pretty thin on the other side, you could sharpen it up. But of course, beautiful from Toshi. This is a new one from Best Tech Man. Crystallized titanium handles. Bowler M390 for blade steel. Crossbar lock. Deep carry pocket clip. And the best part of this knife is it's going to sell for under $100 US. And secondly, it doesn't have a name yet. If you got a name, put it in the comments.
With those materials under $100, perfect, just perfect.
And they've done it by making all of the machining relatively simple. So you're getting all the quality. They just decided to do the machining a lot more simple than normal so that they could hit a price point for everybody. Again, we have another Kombu design. This is a Sinu, and this one to me is just a very beautiful knife. Greg always does a great job, and he's got dual opening on this guy with, oh, that's a prototype, it's a little tight. But the front flip and the regular flipper, it's one of the places that this green Ultim stuff really looks good. Got a matte finish on the lower half of the blade and a regular frame lock. Very nice. S90V in this one is also. From Ostap Hell, we have the Duz. And this is a very neat little gentleman's knife. We've got a compound grind. So you have a bit of a hollow grind back here for fine cutting. And then as you go toward the tip, of course, it's a flat grind to make sure that that thin little blade stays together. And in standard Ostap Hell design, it's just really nice. And it does have a reversible clip going across the back. So, very nice from Ostap. Coming up here from Best Tech's own designers, we have the Icebreaker. And this is a D2 knife that I don't have a specific price on it yet, but I'm expecting somewhere around $60, $70 US on a plunge lock with some really nice inlay with a nice little tri-lobe design in it. And it looks like they're going to anodize it in several colors and be Just a very interesting knife. The whale fin is also another Bestech Man design. Gets that bigger belly and blade hole with a plunge lock and a flipper tab and a reversible pocket clip with a deep carry. And with the new Bestech Man pocket clip, and I really like this thing. It's just a little more stylish than the older ones. But very nice design, I believe, there, and it looks good on the clip side. I love it whenever they do that. They put the design intent in there to get the clip side to look nice.
Actually, Vector, I tested already. It's really nice.
It is. The Vector is another plunge lock in aluminum and D2. This one has an MSRP of about $63. And again, it's going to be anodized in several colors. Got the nice Wharncliffe-ish style blade. And should be a real winner for everybody. This is the kind of knife I'd want to carry every day. Just inexpensive and a quality knife. And of course, several colors. That one, and go to the Nitrogen. This is from Radek Senpai. And I hope, Radek, that I said your name correctly. Very angular and simple design, but it just works really, really well. No flipping mechanism whatsoever on the knife except for the blade hole. And it's got very good ergonomics for such an angular knife. And it is an inset liner lock of sorts, I suppose. But very nice, flat grind. Moving on, we have the Mothus again. And this is a newer version that's been slightly stepped up. 14C28N in this version, and some layered carbon fiber in G10. So they're re-releasing it as a newer version of the knife. Very nice in my opinion. Of course, everything Greg does is nice. Got the little skeleton up there on the pocket clip. Make you think of a Chavez, but not quite. And we are just in the Kombu section here to finish things off. We have the Noktar, and this is a big, more standard knife from Kombu instead of his more stylish stuff, but a very useful bar lock style knife.
Looks like hollow grind, not?
No, it's flat. It feels flat. It's kind of hard to tell with that black, but with the bar lock, and I really like seeing Kombu do something that's a little more everyday useful and less flashy. But we can get to the flashy stuff. Absolutely. The Drevon, this is also from Kombu. And I expect this one, this is a Bestech Man, so it's going to be at a lower price point. I don't have the blade materials on it, but it looks like we're going to have G10 and probably 14C28N or D2. And nice pocket, same pocket clip from the Bestech Man stuff, and a little bit more of that Kombu styling on this one. Very nice. And the Constellation XL is just a reissuance of the Constellation in a bigger size. The ergonomics are still great. Going to have crystallized titanium on some of them for the bolsters, and apparently some fat carbon. So this one ought to be a lot of fun. And it's kind of a play on the classic American knife designs with Kombu shapes. Very nice.
Very nice, really. So, thank you very much.
Thanks everybody, and have a great day.